Hey everybody, Travis Holzem with Food Forest Abundance, Minnesota, and just ending my day today. I wanted to work for a couple more hours, but my weed whacker sprung a gas leak. The what you call it, the little pump, little finger pump, the little hose. Oh no, I set the weed whacker down, all of a sudden I smell gas and I see it coming out the side of my weed whacker, and the little pump hose broke, so I gotta take that home and fix it. That sucks, because I wanted to weed whack this whole thing today and then start laying some mulch around the outside of this raised garden bed area. But anyway, I'm gonna take you through. I finished burying all the hose. I put some cane bolts on the fence and then a little hook. And then I'll just turn you around and I'll kind of explain as I go. But for now on, when I come out here, I found the mushroom towers in the back of the woods back there. So tomorrow I'm gonna plug all them mushroom towers, and there's already mushrooms back there. I don't know what kind they are, I had to check, but there's quite a few. But I'm going to turn you around and take you, little bee on me. All right, here we go. As you can see, I have the temporary timer hooked up on here, just because got to get the wireless hubs set up, but got to get near the damn bees. Got to get in the house near the router. But here we go. As you can see, you got the little hook on the top and then the cane bolts on the bottom, and lift up. There we go. And we gotta unhook it. And then you see I buried a couple of little pipes, and then I used U-brackets and I screwed them to, there's a 4x4 under this 2x4 on top. So they're secured on there, and then all you do is, and there you go. And look at how nice it looks. All those hoses are buried under the rock. As far as you can see, no hoses. The only hose you see is on the side and in the top of the beds. And looks pretty good. So pretty much the last thing for this is, still hasn't gotten weeded yet. So that's going to get weeded. And then I still had to put up a couple trellises up here for these cucumbers, squashes, and melons. These three, and then these tomato trellises. I got oh my, it looks like a ton of tomatoes are going to be coming in. And this eggplant, I got to weed the eggplant here. Ton of eggplant coming in. Sweet potato bed is full of sweet potatoes. Look at all them big squashes right there. Nice big squash. That one's about ready to go home and get eaten. There's a nice big yellow squash in there. That thing's huge. Another big acorn squash in there, but that's a big, zucchini right there. That's huge. That's like double the size from the other day. There's more in there. There's some zucchini in here. But they're all flowering, so there's going to be a lot more coming. And there should be some melon in here pretty soon. They're flowering. And these are, I think these are cantaloupe over here. I don't see any coming in yet. But there's a lot of flowers opening up, so they'll be here soon. And then there's a lot of weeds in there too that kind of have messed things up, so I'm gonna get in there and weed these beds. And then all around, all them tall weeds around the outside of this thing are all gonna be gone tomorrow. So you'll be able to see in here. Look at all them apples. Trees full of them. I think I'm gonna bring some of them home today. And like all the trees around here. I'm gonna take you over to this tree over here and see if the corn is ready to go yet. I don't think the corn's ready yet, but there's only one stalk. Let's head over here. All right. Here's another green apples. I think I have to come and get a few of them. Those are really good. They're so sour and sweet. Here's the corn. What do we got on here? We got a couple on here. And wow, she just took over everything. That's all going to be gone tomorrow. Another apple tree here, and then look at this thing. Thing is just completely full. I'm not sure what kind of apples they are. They're really tiny. If someone wants to let me know in the comments, I'll have to look them up. But maybe, let's see, take a bite of one and see how they taste. Oh my God, that's tart, really tart. Ah. Look at this thing, full of apples too, a little bit bigger. And then up on the front of the property, there's 20 apple trees up there and they're all full. Let's see, we got some plums down here. I know the other day I saw a few. Oh, there's one. I didn't see that one last week. What we got here? This tree has nothing. This tree is... Oh, there's one. These little trees are the ones with the plums on them. Let's see. Well, there was plums on it. Had some plums on there the other day. Wonder where they went. And this one had plums on it the other day. What the hell? That is absolutely crazy. They're not on the ground. So I wonder if someone's coming in here and stealing this shit. Yeah, that's because I know the guy who owns the house hasn't been out here. So he hasn't, him and his kids haven't harvested anything. It's crazy. All right, well, so the plums disappeared. Nothing on this one. No. That's crazy how, oh, there's a nice one. Look at that. It's not very soft though. Here we go. Oops. Well, looks like I'm going to try to eat that now. Still kind of solid. But we'll see. Well, crazy. But look at that. Look at the apples on this tree. Just full everywhere. All right. That's enough. I'm going to head back to my truck and head home for the day. But I'm gonna actually come back and grab a few apples to bring home and some pears from the pear tree because they're pretty big. Had a storm this weekend and there's a bunch of them laying on the ground. But the bugs and all them already started to get them. Here's a bunch of pears from this tree right here. And then there's a lot that fell off of this one too. But anyway, I gotta get out of here for the day and go fight traffic on the way home. But that's what I got today, and it's really it's been a very fun job, very tough, a lot of grunt work. You know, obviously it's gravel and filling up 24 raised garden beds with soil and building a fence and running water lines. I mean, it's been a huge job, but just the sense or feeling of accomplishment of doing this. I mean, like I said before in some other videos, this is not your typical installation that you're going to get. You're going to get a 1/4 acre or maybe an acre, half acre. I have a couple of jobs I'm going to be going out of town for here pretty soon. 2 of them are in Wisconsin. One's 3 hours and 15 minutes away. The other one's 2 hours and 45 minutes away. So I got to go look at those, and I'll probably